Hey guys, I'm sorry. Julian is being adorable. So, I'm sure some of y'all remember the dog me, Lily, and Alexis found. You know, the one I did one in my live video. Well, the husky, the very malnourished husky. Well, here's here's basically what happened when my phone died. Yesterday was horrible. Not only because I found that dog, but because my email totally fucked me. Not my email, my, what is it? You know that message you get, like, leave a message after the beep, that thing. For some reason, my brain decided to forget what it's called. Oh, the dog didn't die, don't worry about it. But, so, basically, my thing decided to screw me sideways. I mean, this was bound to happen at some point. Nice play on words. So, basically, what happened yesterday was, as y'all know, I called the cops to rescue that dog. 'Cause, fuck, I wasn't waiting till Monday. Nope. So, I called the cops. Talked to the operator, explained what was going on, the address, etc. And, that happened. Nothing really happened other than Lily panicking and giving the operator her wrong address. Her wrong address. Seriously, we ran across the neighborhood. I'm not even kidding. We ran across the neighborhood in less than 30 seconds. I had an asthma attack, but I didn't show it. I was like, bitch, I'm not getting in trouble with the cops. We still did. Hi, Julian. So, what happened yesterday was, I called the cops 4 times. The Grovetown cops, the police station. I called them 4 times. The first time, telling them about the dog. The second time, they called me. The third time, I was asking them where the officer was. The fourth time, my phone died. Actually, I called them at least 5 times. But my phone died. So, the operator, or the desk lady, called me back. But, because my phone was dead, it instantly went to that instant message. Which, here's the twist. My voicemail, there we go, fucking Ike. My voicemail says, hello. It waits a few seconds. Then it says, ha, you got pranked. See where this all ties in? Yeah. The 5th time I called was only a few seconds later. I called to tell them my phone died. God, so many interruptions. So, the operator thought I had pranked them. She told the cop that it was a prank, that we pranked her. And Hi, Shay. And the cop got mad. So, we ran to that dog's house to catch up with the cop because we didn't know all of this was transpiring. What I don't get is why the desk lady didn't tell the cop. It's a false alarm. Like the prank was. Because, like I said, I called back and I explained my phone died. So, he got up to the cop, and as some of y'all know, I have a big fear of police. I can't English. I have a big fear of police because of something that happened earlier in my life. So, ran up to the police car, and the cop stepped out. She says, "Stand over there." I was like, me, Lily, and Alexis both, like, all three of us stopped. We're just like, so, before we even got where she told us to stand, I can't English. She said, "Do you know how important my job is?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." Because, like I said, I forgot my email said that. Voicemail. My voicemail said that. I forgot. No, because I'm an idiot. So, she said, the police lady was an absolute bitch. You'll hear why. So, she said, "Do you know how important my job is?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, fuck. I just remembered it. Good job. I just brain farted. Then why would you prank call a police station? I looked at her and I was like, "Excuse me? I didn't prank you guys. The dog's over there." And just showing her the dog should have been an instant. She should have instantly noticed that this wasn't a prank. But no. She just had to continue on. She said, "No, stop. Be quiet." I was just like, that's literally what I did. I went. So, we walked to the spot where she told us to, which was by the police car. And she started giving us a lecture. And I said, "Ma'am, this must be a mistake." She looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "You think I'm lying?" I was just like, no, even though at the time I was like, okay, what? But she said, "I have a recording of you saying you pranked us." And I was like, "Ma'am, please show me the recording." And she said, "Do you think I'm lying?" Again. And I was like, "No, ma'am, this must be, you must have misinterpreted it because my phone died." And she said, "Do you think I misinterpreted an obvious message?" I was just like, "No, ma'am, I'm not saying anything bad about you." Yeah, I was. So, basically, let's see. A panic attack later, literally, I was having a full-blown panic attack. To the point I was actually scratching my arm, which I was obviously doing that because my arm was beside me and I was just going like that. So, she didn't try to calm me down either. She said, "Calm down." And she continued ranting or getting mad at us. Telling someone who's having a panic attack to calm down harshly, it's not gonna work. I don't know what you were trained for. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna get anything out of me when I'm having a panic attack. She wouldn't let me explain anyway. She kept telling me to be quiet and continuing to lecture me. And she kept acting like I was calling her like a bad cop or something. She seemed so offended anytime I said anything. Anything. So I finally showed her the dog. And I finally showed her the dog. She continued to lecture us. So Lily had asked the cop if she could go get her parents. So me and Alexis were there, along with that cop, having panic attacks. Finally, Lily's dad pulls up with Lily. He said, "Girls, get in the car." I was just like, I'm fucked. Because, the situation is really bad. But Lily had explained what was going on while she was there. And me and Alexis got in the car. And we're just like... And we started discussing how rude that cop was and how we didn't know what the fuck was going on. So finally, we see her dad and the cop walk up to the car. I'm like, literally, I was just like, oh God. So her dad opens the door, the driver's seat door. The cop looks in. She says, "Sorry for the misunderstanding, ladies. We'll take care of that dog." I was just like, shook the cop's hand, because I'm a good kid. And I was like, "I'm sorry for this misunderstanding as well. My phone died. I forgot about my voicemail." I forgot. The way we found out it was my voicemail was because the cop had called the desk lady again. She's like, "The girl's phone died. Are you sure it wasn't her voicemail?" But she didn't say that loud enough for me to hear. She looked at me and said, "Was that your voicemail?" I was like, that was my face. I was just like, oh my God, yes, my voicemail. It's made as a prank for my friends. She's like, ah, all right. She didn't apologize then, but it's funny because Lily's dad made the cop apologize. This really doesn't help my anxiety for cops. Made it 10 times worse. And she's like, you can call 911 anytime. And I'm just like, yeah, no shit, honey. But I would have too much of a fear because I am. I didn't say that because, like I said, I'm a good kid. So, I called my mom. When we got to Lily's house, after I put my phone on charge, I called my mom on Lily's mom's phone. And I explained what happened, and Mom was pissed. Both my mom, Lily's mom, and Lily's dad were absolutely pissed about the way this cop treated us. And yeah, so I told my mom about the dog, and she's like, "Why didn't you say we could keep her?" I was like, "Bitch, what?" She's like, "Yeah, you should have told them we would keep her." And I'm just like, well, I didn't know. So tomorrow, we're going to be going to that dog pound, and we're going to go get this husky. We're going to bring her home. We're going to adopt her. And I'm going to give her all the love in the world. Because that owner said they had that dog for a year. The dog was obviously more than a year old, possibly. And a year with barely any food? Disgusting. Oh, and you know the little girl, the owner's daughter. What's funny is that it wasn't the owners we talked to either. Ike, stop scratching your ear. Come here. It wasn't the owners we talked to. It was their 4-year-old daughter. A 4-year-old walked out of the house while we were petting the dog. She's like, her name is Destiny. I was like, because, what if I was a pedophile? What if I was a kidnapper? And I didn't hear any sign of an adult in there. Not, who's at the door? Where are you going? Nothing. Those parents let their 4-year-old child walk right out of the door. Oh, and that daughter, I don't know how she's alive. But she's alive. Yeah, and as some of y'all know, we don't hide the dog food either. We don't put the dog food up. We keep it on the floor for when they want to eat. It's not your food, Ike. The dogs keep eating out of Aloise's bowl, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Then when I get onto them, they look at me like, what did I do wrong? And I'm just like, it's not your food. Bitch. Huh. Julian's croaking. How adorable. But yeah. What's your question? I gotta get my food. I'm hungry. Keep for my legs. Well, it could be some sort of... Both Yorkies and Chihuahuas are known to have some problems with their bodies, as is any dog. They could have died from something like that, internal bleeding, organ failure, heart attack, etc. But I'm sorry for your loss. Hey, if you live near the Augusta region, I know the pound has this boxer puppy that someone dumped at the side of the road. You could probably have that. He was the original one we were going to get until I found this husky. So, you can get that little boxer puppy. It's a girl. I was going to name her Vivi, but like I said, we're getting this husky. So the husky's original name is Dakota, which really suits her. It does. So I'm gonna keep it as Dakota because she knows her name. Yeah, organ failure doesn't normally show any signs on the body from what I know. What's the matter? You wanna go outside? Yeah, let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside. Let's go outside, big boy. It's the big baby. Big birds are raining. Fuck. Whatever. I'm gonna get... Napoleon, shut up! I'm gonna get frostbite. Oh, on my feet. But basically, we ran, I would have to say, 5 or 6 times across that neighborhood in the span of an hour. So we were all dying from our asthma. We were just like, Napoleon, shut up! You can see the moon in the clouds. Yeah. And that neighborhood was a small-sized neighborhood, but it was a trailer park with quite a lot of space in between the trailers. Napoleon! God! This dog. Yeah. Now we got Aloise on it. So we ran across 4 lanes of, well, basically 4 roads to get to the trailers. So there were 5 lines of trailers, like behind each other, beside, etc. And that's when we ran. And there was enough space in between the trailers to fit, like, just estimating here, I saw a medium-sized trampoline. So you could fit that and probably an air condition, like a, what's it called? Oh, you could probably fit a few big trash cans. At least 2 or 3. Yeah. So imagine that space plus the size of the trailers times 4. That's what we ran in less than 1 hour, 5 or 6 times. My asthma was hating me, and we were going a full-on run. Well, I've never really seen a dog die. None of my dogs have died in front of me. I've actually never had a dog die. Yeah, I have. Brownie. Brownie died 5, 6 years ago. Not in front of me, because Brownie was my stepdad's dog. And I haven't seen him since 2011 or 2012. Yeah, so Brownie died. My childhood dog fucking died. Shut up! God, come on, let's go. I can't feel my feet. That's fine. You guys had worse dog deaths. Come on, don't get a big hug from me. Virtual hug. Come on, go. Yeah, but I think this Husky's life Dakota's life is going to turn around with us. Obviously, because, well, I was going to make a reference, but the food bowl's empty. Holy shit. We need to get more dog food. Well, now my, oh. Well, now, now I can't make that good reference. Or, I don't know what I was going for. My handsome. We have a big red bin. It is not only filled with dog food, but we're kind of having a financial struggle right now, so, I mean, we feed them human food as well, so they never really run out of food. The puppies always have food. Eloise always has food, because she barely eats, because she's weird. I mean, when she does eat, she fucking inhales the food. She's like, no joke. I mean, of course she chews a bit, but still, she fucking inhales the food. A talent I wish I had. Yeah. So that's going on. That's what's going on with my life. Whoop whoop. Too short for this shit. So we're going to be getting a new dog tomorrow around noon, because my mom said we're going to pick her up from the pound after we get the Jeep fixed, because the Jeep wheel kind of came off in the middle of driving. That's what my mom says. I wasn't there, obviously. I was having a panic attack. Ha ha ha, I cry. Yeah. So we're going to get her around noon, 11 or noon, because the Jeep's going to get fixed. The appointment is at 8, and it's probably going to take like an hour. It's going to probably take 2 to 3 hours, actually. Sweet. So much food. We need to go shopping for food. I am hungry, child. Literally, the only thing I can eat is I can make spaghetti and meatballs, but like, I don't want to waste my spaghetti sauce. But yeah. I'm confuzzled. No. Dakota didn't die. Why does everybody think Dakota died? Or are you reading the chat? I'm not sure if you're reading the chat or you're talking to me. You know, I love the fact that my subscribers talk to me now. Because for a good 3 years, no one ever talked to me. So, I love being able to talk with you guys. If you guys comment, I'll comment back. Most likely. But I would never torture a dog like that. Dakota was abused and neglected. That's what happened. Oh, thank you. I got this for like $6 from a garage sale, and I like it. Super duper big on me. Hold on. I tried, but yeah. Damn it! Am I really that fat? Yeah. But Dakota was really sweet as well. Yes, I am. She didn't growl. She didn't bark at us. We walked right up to her. She sniffed our hand for like 0.2 seconds and let us pet her. That's how neglected she was. She was just willing to let anyone come up to her just to feel love, you know? She was precious. She was such a good girl. And my plan to introduce her to the dogs is we're going to keep them separated for a while. I'm gonna let the dogs outside the first day. Let her walk around and explore the house. Oh no! Hug. Do not cry, child. But I'm gonna let her walk around the house. Then I'm going to... I don't know where we're gonna be able to keep her. She'll sleep with me. I gotta clean my room. She'll sleep with me because I have a foam mattress cover that she can sleep on. I'll put the foam mattress cover and then a blanket and a pillow. Because I always lay a bed out for Ike. But, it's funny that you call me mother because back in Ludowici, all my friends had nicknames like Drawing Mom, etc. I only remember Drawing Mom. I was YouTube Mom because I always have the most subscribers. So I'm YouTube Mom. Of course I'll put the blanket on her because I sleep in cold and she's got no fat. If you pinched her, you would only get hair. That's just how fatless she is. Bye, Lily Cat. Great seeing you on. Yeah. Seeing her, Alexis is the first one who noticed. She's like, guys, look at the dog. I looked over and I'm like, I instantly started walking over. And Lily's like, Bethany, what are you doing? I'm like, petting the dog. She needs love. So then Lily and then Alexis walked over and we started giving her love. We gave her chips because Lily had some chips. We gave her a butt ton of chips. They were Pringle type chips and we gave her a stack at least this big. The poor girl, the way she was eating, she was inhaling the food. She was eating like she wouldn't get any more. Which she probably wouldn't, you know? Yeah, it broke my heart. I hated seeing that. I need to wash my fork. But Lily's little brother was with us. I looked at them. I said, I'm going to call animal control. Then I remembered, hey, animal control is closed because of the holiday. So I called the cops. And then everything else happened. I'm going to have to wake up early tomorrow because I want to go with my mom to get her. And Dakota seemed to take a good liking to me because I crouched close to her and so did Lily and Alexis. And I said, come here, girl. And then so did Lily and Alexis, and she went straight to me. I'm just like, I will love you. Yeah. I will love you like you've never been loved before. But you haven't. And the little girl said, yeah, we've had her for a year. We rescued her from this abusive family. Pot calls the kettle black, you know? And she said, Dakota was wrapped up in chains that were digging into her skin. I was just like, well, you know, she can't go 3 feet from the porch. She's walking in her own shit. Dakota smelled horrible. And I'm just like, child. Like, seriously. If I were to just take a big whiff of her, oh, I would throw up. That's how bad she smelled. We all agreed that she didn't smell very good, so the second I get home tomorrow, I'm giving the poor baby a bath. And of course, she's obviously going to be new to baths, and I know how to give dogs baths, so I'm going to slowly introduce her to the water, be careful with her, etc. But, yeah. Hi, Julian. For y'all who don't know, Julian's my frog child. Hello, baby. You're my baby. You're my baby. Yes, I bathed that doggo. Hi, Ike. Ike. Hello, handsome. Ike and Fuzz. I don't know why Lauren took off your collar. Where's your collar, Ike? It wasn't on you when you got here, so. Welp. Oh, you want to see my frog child? 2-inch frog child. Hi, child. Come on. I trained my frog child. You're such a good boy. He's a baby. I trained my tiny frog child to come to my tapping. He's very smart. He's a very smart baby. Oh. The noise he makes is very interesting too. It's kind of like an electronic croak. That's how I would explain it. It's very interesting. Search out African dwarf frog croak. And it's pretty much what he sounds like. He's my baby. And like, he talks to me. Talks. If I do that, he'll come up to the glass and he'll croak. You're very smart. You're a very smart boy. You're a very smart boy. Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna go stuff my face with this wonderful food. Because I haven't really eaten anything today. Other than, well, I ate a small bit of ramen. And chips and dip. Yeah. I ate chips and dip. I woke up at 9 because everybody decided to be loud and I was sleeping on the couch. So, I got woken up at 9. And then, I ate chips and dip till 4. Actually, 5. Around 5 or 6. I can't remember. Yeah, okay. Peace, peeps. I'll update you guys tomorrow about Dakota when I get her, alright?